And yeah, I'm alive. Just a second, I think my microphone needs to be a little bit closer. Let's do it like this. Now, is it better? It almost fell. Okay, I think it's better. Let me see. It goes about almost halfway, so I think it's good. Okay, hello everybody, and to another stream, or if you're watching this later, it will probably be a video. I'll try to keep today's stream a bit shorter for only one reason, and that's it. Today it's Sunday, and tomorrow is a birthday, and it's like 1 a.m. here. So I know. I guess I'll continue when I stopped last time. So if oh yes, my videos will be on my YouTube because I create YouTube channel especially for this streams. So if anyone misses, they will be there because of some terms conditions here on Twitch. I'm not yet eligible to post videos here, but the live stream should be again according to terms and conditions kept and saved by Twitch for 1 week. So if somebody missed any of my streams, I want to watch them again or watch them again, which I don't recommend because that'd be kinda masochistic. But never mind. If somebody missed something, they will be here on Twitch for 7 days, then it will be on YouTube. And I'll definitely put my YouTube link to my YouTube channel in the description of my channel here on Twitch. Okay, so just a quick reminder to me and to you guys, because I just literally opened PHP store, didn't do anything in it. Just a second, as I said, everything I do will be on camera, so nothing off camera will be done on this project. Okay, just a second. Yeah, I want to just enlarge my display so it's better to see for me and for you guys. Just go display settings, identify this should be 1, it is. Let's go put it to this microphone closer. Let's go put it to 150. I think it should be enough. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, and let's just open my Postman. I don't have icon for my SQL workbench here, so I'm just going to go to search. Here we go, test Docker. Yeah, I'll open that one. Just need to bring up my containers. Cell up. Alright, that should get all my containers up, hopefully without any issues. Let's see. Yeah, it should be fine. Let's just clear this. I don't know what this is for now. If it starts causing troubles, I'll take a look. Okay, so let me just bash into my container quickly. Docker compose. Exec. So this is which container is? It is Laravel test. It is Laravel test. Just copy paste this. I just not. Test, and I'm execute the command bin bash on it just to get inside. Now, why I need to run bin bash? So if someone is not familiar with Docker, that you will execute command on the specified container. So if I don't put any command, it will automatically shut down the process, and container won't be accessed by me in that case, because command will be automatically shut down. That's why I need to execute this bin bash on container, and in that case there's a command running on the container now, and I can bash inside. If it didn't execute anything, the Docker would automatically shut down the process and nothing will happen. Okay, I've opened Docker because I execute all commands in Docker, so I don't have to use this cell, artisan, and something. I'll just do it inside Docker container directly. Alright, so next time, let's remind myself and you. I started to implement the authentication system, and for authentication to work, I need to implement my own system first. And I started doing that. What Postman says here, nothing just opened. I started doing that, and I created again. I will create manual or custom authentication system, I won't be using Laravel's default system because I explained everything in the last video. I won't repeat myself now on the last stream. My apologies. So for that to work, I need to create a custom tokens, and for custom tokens, I need a token generator that I created, which should be somewhere here. No, here. Just go here to the tokens and inject a token generator. Now this is a model. Just a second. Use a token in repository. Here we go. And here I inject a generator, here we go, and here I just generate a simple token from this algebraic string, and also implement a method to generate code, but I didn't use it, and maybe I use it just for example. I probably use just tokens. And now I'll also demonstrate how to generate public function, generate GVT, but I won't be doing that now because this is not the job to do this late. I will do that probably on my next stream. PHP, I'm pretty sure that PHP has a library for this. It has to have a library for this. Let me see. PHP GVT. Oh, there is something. PHP, no, Firebase. Will I do Firebase? Well, probably will. Let's just go to packages real quick and see what they have. Just GVT. There's multiple libraries. When you look at libraries in PHP, on the packages, always look number of downloads and number of stars. Those two are important. So this Obuchi, I think, GVT has the most downloads, but this no, it doesn't actually. This one has more downloads and more stars. So I guess I will use Firebase. I guess so. Let me see just the documentation real quick, how to generate it. So, okay, this is a payload. No, that's not a payload. That's just a header. Okay, key, and this is the iconic algorithm. Fine, jQuery encode, decode. Okay, so decode key, headers. Alright. No, this is just headers. Okay, that's how to verify headers. It just has to be some kind of secret. Just a second. Payload key. That's key. This key is probably a secret. That's a probably secret key. Let me just check the other library that I found here. Will that be better for me? Let's see documentation. Here we go. Installation is fine, and I need to do that. It's a quick start. New GVT facade. Nah, it won't be. It's actually more complicated than Firebase one, so I'll use Firebase one. Let me just install it immediately. I won't be using it today, but let's just put in the project. Where you are, compose required. That's what I need. And let's just go here and here. I'll just paste this and run it, and this will download the package. Right now I have it, and let's just include it here. Use Firebase GVT Firebase GVT key. Let's just put both of these here. They should be available now, and they are. Okay, I won't be creating GVT at the moment. I will just do this preparation. I just create the layout, and I will just I will need another one for generating the secrets. I think the keys. I think the PHP has a library called that one. Let me just check it out. Is this 256? No, it's not. Let me just check it out. Let me just Google quickly. now I just started with it. I said I won't be doing, but yeah, when I just started something, I'm always too curious how to finish it. PHP, I just writing TLS generate. Let me see. Not TLS connection, TLS certificate. Generate. Maybe SSL then. No, I don't want to generate with those. Let me just wait. Come on, as certificate. Maybe those generate. Basically, I need just some strong certificate to use for GVTs. I'm gonna use those keys that have key secret pair. And as I think now, the certificates that I use on personal computers, for example, to connect to GitHub or any other services, when you can do certificates, usually use RSA keys. So why not? I think PHP has the library for this. You can do any type of key pairs, right? Anything you want. Let me just check the library for this. I did that before, just it was a long time ago. Let me just see this one. Here we go. Right, so this is basically it. So I need to use OpenSSL Kinium. So it's the OpenSSL library. It says there in the name. Okay, so let's just put me to do here. To do, and I'll just set a comment here. Use PHP OpenSSL library. Okay, that's a PHP core library. It's a part of the covering, so no need to any other dependencies project, which is great. Less dependencies you have, it's better. Of course, in the margin you can do your job right and do the project right. Okay, so this will be a basic generating GVT also, but I'll just keep that for now. And let me go to what's the next step. Now I have token generators. I need to have my emails. So let's work on emails now. Since it was a hot second, let's work with Laravel. Let's just go to documentation and have it open on a standby, just for me to can see. I need just mailables. Basically, I won't be using any mail service at the moment because this is just, let's say, it's a paid development project. But to demonstrate to you guys how actually you would in real life send a mail, I will probably integrate RSS a bit later. Now I just need mailables. So yeah, I need a view that's gonna be markdown. I don't remember. Let's just take this example markdown they have here. They'll have it just some down here. Here we go. That's just an example markdown. I'm just gonna copy that here, and I'm gonna go to SSS views email out. I already created all the placeholders for the templates I'm gonna need. So first I'm gonna do is password verify blade, and I'm just gonna put this one here. So this is the template. Now it's the other shipper, the other has been shipped. I have a button and I have something there, and I have config app name. Okay, this will work. Let's just a little bit arrange it. Again, arrange this. Thank you for registering to our application. My English. Today I wrote a short biography of some parts of my life, and I had to write in English. Thank you for registering to verify your email. let's say verify your account better. Please click on the button below. And that was fun, right? Verify and URL, it's fine. App name is fine. I'll just add another one. So let's see, that markdowns go as variables, then there should be direct variables. Okay, dear, and this will go. No, it should go fine. No, it won't be going fine. Alright, I will need to do standard ones. Dear, first name. Now do it. Let's do it camel case. No, it's good. I should do snake case. First name, because this is gonna be no, it's good camel case. First name and last name. Actually, dig just let's go full name. I'm gonna just press full name here. The full indication is very for account. Please click button below. This should be enough. Okay, so this is gonna be our markdown for our verification mail. Well, let's just say this name, not full name. Okay, and to text, because if HTML fails, it will fall back to text. And I'm not sure how we actually will send variables here. This won't be blade, or maybe it can be blade.txt. I'm not actually sure how the blade works with text files. Let me see. It can be blade.txt. It has to have fallback emails. Let me just check. Okay, markdown. It has to have fallbacks. Submit to the mail. Subject metadata. Headers. Message ID. Nope. We have the templates. Maybe I should search and find them. Also, there's a view. There should be markdown somewhere. Not history. I got the wrong one. Find markdown. Okay, let me see how markdowns. Yeah, markdowns are included like this. Okay, and let's see text, something like that. Let's see how that's included. That's only in tests. Yeah, there's a text. Image shipped text, so it will be blade.php. It will just be text. Okay, so this is not verified.txt. It's also verified txt that blade.php. So it needs to be PHP blade 2. Just it won't have any of text, it will be pure text. Alright, let's do that. This will be just URL. No, markdown buttons. Click on the URL below. Okay, this is URL. I just need to put it inside the brackets. Alright. I could do it like that, but fine. It, thanks, and that's it. And I can put app name here and the app name. Okay, this is gonna be our text. So if markdown fails, all mail services should fall back to text version. And let's just do this with all the others. So this has to be factory name, just rename, set password. Text blade.php. PHP, and this one also gonna be merging link text dot blade dot php. As I was saying about this, that short biography I forgot to write in English, that was fun. I had tons of mistakes in my text, but I had fixed them all. Fortunately, Google Docs, I wrote in Google Docs, got much better in autocorrecting, so their algorithms got better lately because they're doing a lot more of machine learning. So their algorithms got better because of that, and autocorrect become better. Thank God. My English in speech is pretty good. I talk every day. I also write every day, but if you're gonna write something that needs to be reviewed by editors, reviewed by like professionals, that's not the same as writing something in common business language or common business interactions with clients. And doesn't have to be 100% accurate and bulletproof, but if you write something, it has to be 100% accurate and bulletproof, and that becomes the issue. Okay, but I digress. So let's just do reset password now. I'll just to use the same from the verify and change the text. Again, now if someone does reset password, well, okay, we can get the name actually. That's okay. To reset the password, set the password. Please click on one button below. As I said, lots of mistakes. Alright, this is Laravel, and this is the reset password. And everything else will just remain the same. And I'm just gonna do same for this one. And I'm gonna do that on the reset password that text there. Wait, I just used now blade, right? No, I didn't. Oh, I use text. Alright, I just copy paste it. I could even cut it, but okay. Let's delete this and go to verify text again. Copy this and go to reset password text again and paste it here. I did it again, right? Yes, I did. Never mind. Dear Toby, please click below. Okay, Okay, now all templates should be set up now. I just need to utilize them now. And let's go to my mailing now. Let's see, mail. Here we go. Magically I created all of them. Okay, now I need verification. Construct, I think what? Oh no. I have issue with permissions. Let me quick fix this quickly. Can I do it here or have to do it inside the container? I'll see. Okay. Let me see what was it. Who is the owner? Trajectory app. Who is the owner of mail? I'm the owner, okay. Trajectory mail. Games. Excellent. And this is root. Yeah, that makes sense, okay. Trajectory. Sudo. No, I don't no, this is outside container. It's sudo. That's mail. That should be it. Okay. Mail. Let's see now. Yeah, now I'm on everything except the root, but that's fine, I don't need that. Now I should be able to edit this, and I am. Okay, so constructor, I just use promotion here, private, user token gonna be here, user token, and I think I'm gonna need, yeah, I need URL, so let's go private. String front end URL, and I put this to empty string because dependency injection won't be able to find this, but I'll set it here. This user token, not user token. This to front end URL. This actually is config app URL. This one. Okay. And I forgot to put commas here, and I'm very used to work in Python last, well, more than half a year now, maybe even closer to a year. Why are you putting this here? No, it cannot be actually. It needs to be here. Because the Laravel fell on the dependency injection, it is not here. I mean, I can do it like this. Let's just do it like this without promotion. Good old way. When the constructor promotion was not a thing yet, you will always do this, and then you will do something and put it on a constant, and you do that for everything. I don't know if there is any uses of that use PHP before version 8.0, because that the promotion became, I don't need killable and auxiliary as the models for this. Became the thing in PHP in version 8.0. Before there was not such a thing, so it's a thing now, and there wasn't a thing before that thing. Never mind. Okay, so let's do envelope and subject. Yeah, verification is fine. Now let me see. I think that also on the envelope something else goes. Yeah, this goes an envelope from. I need to put it as an address. But I think I have that config. Yeah, I don't have any config set. Shouldn't have to put it here, but I put it here just in case. But I think I should be fine with mail. Let me see. Yeah, I have default addresses here. Mail from address, mail from name. So I shouldn't put it here. it should work from configuration, but let's just do it anyways. More than likely the policy said when needed, but I was testing it. Mail service using verification. I'll just put here. I don't want to use it. I don't want to use it like this. Yeah, let's just do it like this. Basically, the augmented variables will probably work. I mean, will definitely work. But let's just do it like this. Base mailer. This doesn't mailable, so let's call it base mailable then. Base mailable, and base mailable will be abstract class. And here I'm going to do protected. I can do front-end URL here too. Front-end URL protected. I think I have sender. Send image sender, protected from name is gonna be fine. And another protected, I think that's okay. Let me see just how exactly the code, so I'm just gonna use that. Mail from address, mail from name. Okay, let's just do those. From address. And from name. Fine, and I'm going to do public function construct. Not is gonna be inside constructor itself, but here's gonna be something. So this to front-end URL, no, not. One thing in Laravel, never access variables directly from any environment, because Laravel will do caching and they will be available to config. So access them from config always, never from environmental files, because it's not as safe as doing from configuration. Just one thing to remember. So I'm going to this config. No, that's not it. It's a URL. And that URL, I think it should be fa URL. Just a second. Put it here. It's a front-end URL. Okay. Bye app. And service base mailable. Here we go. Now this two from address is gonna be config mail. Actually, that should be now mail. And in mail, well, it should be this. I'm gonna trust it. I'm not gonna check. This two from name, mail from name. I think that should. No, I'm gonna check just to avoid errors. From it's mail from address and mail from name, and this should point to my environmental variables. Okay. Now I have this protected. Now I just put this string. This is also string, and this is also string. And of course I made a boo-boo here. Fine. Right, I need to rename it here to front-end. Fine, and now my mailable here, or my mailable actually, is gonna just extend this one. So I'm gonna go first verification. Fine, of course my base mailable needs to extend mailable, and now my verification case extend base mailable. And now I'm just gonna remove this because I don't need any of those anymore. Actually, I do. I need a I need talking here. I mean, I could just do here this like parent and then mailable and put my everything here, but I don't want to do that because I want to make instant instantiation of my mailable as easy as possible. So I want to avoid using this doing this, so I need to do now. I should go to the parent construct, and then put here all the variables. Actually, just a second. I need to put them into parent. No, I check it there. So I don't. Actually, in that case, it's fine. I just do it directly for configuration here. So this actually will work. This is fine then. If I put more variables here in the constructor, then I will have to put it here and I have to inject here. And that's just chain injection, which is fine. It is how usually PHP works. But usually I in the base classes like this that I are instantiated a lot or extended a lot. Not instantiated because they're abstract, extended a lot. I like to do all injections through the service provider, so I don't have to do chain injections. If I had variables here, created service provider that inject that from the container directly, then I wouldn't have to do these injections on everything in constructor. Just keep this in the constructor. Everything will be automatically injected in base mailable through the service container itself. But since I don't have any parameters, I don't have to do that. I just continue. Now this subject from is gonna be now this to from address. I've got PHP has strict rules about orders of name variables. That's one place with Python. Like it's it's very easy to use. From address. Let me just check the freaking envelope. To be C, this is subject using. So from to CC. This is C, reply to subject. I have subject already. I have from. It should be no right. I think it's from address, right? I just did documentation. I have to put a new address. Basically, I don't, but I think it can be string. According to this, I should be able to put the string here. I just do develop. Let me see string now. Is string from new address from. You're right, it is. It's string, so you instantiate it automatically. So I can put string here. I can put subject and that's it, text, metadata using nothing else than those two. Okay, so this is basically it then for the envelope. I just sort arguments. Okay, now for the content, let me see now content, I need to view name. This is gonna be my verification. Now it's gonna be email out. Email out to verify this one. If I put this here and on view, let me just go. Should be in views, right? So I should go email. Not that verified, that should be it. Let's check. Email out, yeah, verified, that should be it, right? So now new. You should go from root, if I'm not mistaken. Address, blah 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 blah. That should be okay, view. So this is not that's a markdown. Just a second. My emails, no. Email out. That verification. And soon we'll find it. I'll just leave it here and see later. Okay, I need to put subject, and that should be it. Mail. I'm passing data now. Just see where do I pass the data with. Alright, I need to put with pass variables. Okay, so I need the markdown and the subject. Right, and the subject. Am I seeing this wrong or even fine? Oh, I need text, right? Yeah, it should be. No, subject is the envelope. Seriously, I have it there. Okay, yeah, my bad. Text should be email. The verification text. verify, that's where I want to find it. Okay, verify text, and I need to put this with and this array of variables that I'm gonna need, and I think I used Laravel. Now it is gonna be printf. Alright, it's gonna be now, okay, let's see how to check is correct. It's not. Okay, it's gonna be s, it's gonna be font in URL, it's gonna be some kind of path, and you can put this path immediately. It's gonna be out/verify, and this is gonna be token equals s, and now it's correct. Right, now full name. Yeah, and I think I need to here use a token. I'll need to have my user too. Private user. It injected. It didn't. Now it did. User. Okay, now need those two. Now I'm using it only modifiers. And you don't need now. Okay, I'm going to put it up. Full name. Or just name. Two. I need to use these two. Printf. Yeah, I'm going to use printf. I'm going to use format string. And s. And this is going to be this to user. To first name. And this is the last name, and that is correct. And that's all basically. I don't need anything else. HTML string view. No, I need those. And just swap the arguments now. Email out verify text. I put txt here. I'm gonna rename that so they're the same. And I'm gonna put text here. Okay, so now they're all the same. Attachments I won't have, so I can just delete this. Okay, now this will be, and I can do this because now this is user from the base class. But there is the two, and now this should be it. Yeah, that's it now. And now I can go to my mailer. Now let me see if I do that directly, and actually should be fine. But let's minimize the amount of logic I'll have my controllers. So let's go here, and I'm gonna on my where am I? I'm gonna half asleep, but it's 1:30 AM here. It's still relatively early for me, but I had a very busy day. They are here, but it's gonna go mail service and send verification email. This one I'm going to use. And now let me just do shift my balance quickly. And let me just use here user, and that's all. I'm gonna delete inject it again. How many users do you have? Okay, 76 to wrong here. How many users do you have in the application? You can automatically inject that. I have a curl user. My client is HTTP client. Okay. Just click. Okay, we already injected. This and then let's qualify with import. Just quick piece of advice: never use default HTTP clients of any framework in PHP, not even for Symfony, not Laravel. Always use Guzzle HTTP for all our requests. It's the best library out there. It's the only library that's good for PHP. Or if you want to use curl directly, but I would recommend that, just use Guzzle. Okay, and now I'm just gonna use token here. I will need token I will need no, I will need font variant here, and this is a gunner. I could do it like this, okay, but I will need private user token. No, not user token. I'll just use a token repository. This one. Let's just call it repository for short. Just to not have wrong names because we're gonna be on repository here. And that's it. Now set verification mail. Token equals this to token repository. This to repository to create should be here. Yes, I got my user, and I need type, and type is gonna be I think I call it user token constraints. Yes, I did. Why I don't have the token types here? Let me check, because I make them private. No, they're not private, they're public. Alright, so back to my service, and now I should have it here, and token type verification, and that will take care of creation of the token. And now I just need to do, I won't be using this send, I will just be using this mail facade directly, and I'm going to inject it in input class. I'm going to put facades mail, that one, to the user, and send new verification, and pass the token, and it pass also the user, which is the, okay, it's that one, using that token. I could use name arguments, but I'm gonna just pass them. So first user, and then token, and that's it. I don't need any response. Just let me see what send returns. Send message. Okay, I know I won't be needing those. I could put something if null handles the problem, the issue, but I won't. I will just leave it at this. And now let's go to implement other mails, because they're really similar, so I can just implement them right away. Okay, with the password, let's just go to verify, because I will have like almost the same ones come. Well, let me see, they all have the same injections. Yeah, all of them, but not necessarily all my mails will have the same injections. Yeah, so maybe not. I won't. I thought maybe I could move this to base mailer. And sure, I can for now. I can for now, because I'm not planning to do anything else of mails. So let's just put all these two on the base mailer then. Then go to verification, and both of those is gonna be put on the base mailer. Let's go to base email. I'm gonna put both these here in the constructor. Here. And they're gonna be protected, because I'm gonna access them from child classes. Alright, and there in my verification I can just remove this constructor entirely, because now my base class handles all injections. Okay, now for these injections, now I just get password as a extends base mailable, and now I don't need constructor here as well, and I won't be serializing these models, and I won't be queuing these models, so I'm fine. And now verification, I'm just gonna copy paste basically, well, both of those methods, because a lot of logic is gonna be very similar. And won't be any attachments again, so I can delete this, and let's just paste here, and this is gonna be reset password. And contents, verify reset password text. Reset password text. I also put the txt. How did I put for magic links? Text. Let's just name this text then. Alright. And the markdown is gonna be same as up, just without text. Alright. No text allowed here, only HTML, which basically is also text. It's a string, but especially formatted string. It what makes the impact here. And out is a password and token. Everything else should be the same. Alright, and let's just repeat this process for the last one. That's a magic link. Again, I'm gonna copy paste this. And go to magic link here. Magic link, gonna delete everything here. Gonna paste this in, and this is gonna extend base mailable again. Let's see. This is gonna be login. This is gonna be magic link text. Magic link text, and this is gonna be just a magic link. No markdown. I already said Python autocompletion. PyCharm's autocompletion way better than PHP Storm's for some reason. This first name, yeah, okay, and this is gonna be needed to. Okay, this is fine, and let's just delete this unnecessary use statements up here. Okay, now all mailables are done. Now just let's go to Magic Store mail service and use. Basically, this is gonna be very similar to, and it also token. This token is to create. I also need to pass user here. So user, and also need to pass user here. And this is actually accurate this time, and I'm just gonna mail to send. That's also accurate this time. And again here user. This actually could be called using my email service, but okay, I'm just using a general email service. Same token. Token equals this to create. Yeah, user, and type is gonna be user token constraints. User token constraints, and this is gonna be magic click token. Just this reminded me of something. I found interesting meme on the Instagram, I think, the other day. It said it's a. Actually, I can just show it. No, I can't. I didn't. Oh, I did post it on my Facebook account. It's allowed to show Facebook accounts on the. No, it's my account, so it's allowed. Let's just finish it, but then I'll show you quickly. So mail to use magic link token. That's fine. Okay, now I have all my mails ready, and I can just consume these mailables or mails, this service in my controllers and mails. Okay, that's what I do next, but yeah, now I promised you the meme. Let me just find it. I just open my Facebook account real quickly. Oh no, my Facebook account has my real name, right? I won't be opening a Facebook account then. Sorry guys, but we're not yet in Frisbee base, so I'll be showing that. Basically, meme said there was like psychopaths and serial killer right in the corner, like two children calling themselves terrified, and there was an like text psychopath and serial killer, and there was a banner and said the ones that quote 1,000 lines in the notepad without and compiles without any errors and warnings. Yeah, so that's a much those person that can do that is much worse than serial killer or the psychopaths, because that's actually true. It's complete truth, and that brings me back on my times when I try to do something like that. I won't talk about my successes in that endeavor. Just I tried. It was funny. That it really was fun, but would not recommend that to anybody. It's a talk. You need to do it in programming language they know very well. I do it with PHP because PHP was my first language. Okay, now this is done. Now I can go start creating my controllers. Let me see. I have my emails, I have my users, I have my tokens. Yeah, I can just go and try now implement the logic for this. So I need a couple of controllers here. Now Laravel basically uses controllers with one controller and all methods they need for that specific, let's say, element or feature of application. So in Laravel way, I would create, let's say, out controller, then do send verification email, verify, send say password email, reset password, send magic link, login via magic link or something like that. But I won't be doing that because what I'm going to be using is the single purpose controllers, and those are very useful, especially if you build APIs. Why is they useful? Because all logic related to specific endpoint can be done on the single controller, or entry logic like authorization and stuff like that. Route protections and similar can be done on a single controller. That's why I always use single purpose controllers in any project. And that doesn't matter if the project is in any PHP projects. Doesn't matter if the Laravel Symfony. Doesn't matter if the project is APIs only, on is the full stack project. Doesn't matter. I always use single purpose controllers. So you will see me using single purpose controllers here too. Just FYI. So first I'm gonna do a new directory here, and it's gonna be out. Let's make those controllers. Let me just use really quickly the artisans, PHP artisan. I think it's make controller. Let's just see what we'll put in. What the artisan will put in my controllers, and can I live without it, or can't I? If I can, I will just do it manually. Make controller, let's call it verify email controller. I always end my controllers with controller. Like I end my emails, I need my emails with email, but maybe I should have. Controller service, server, end of service, and so on and so on. Let me see what artists, oh, there I need to click. Nah, absolutely nothing. Nothing here except extends base controller. Okay, so I won't be using artisan now anymore. No, and that's one reason why I'll be using artisan. Cancel, open the terminal again. I need to change the permissions again. I can't even delete it. Change directory control, app, controllers, not constant app, I need to do HTTP here. And now I can do controllers again. And sudo change owner, sudo mudo environment. Alright, because I'm in the container context, I don't want to be in the container context, I want to be outside the container context. Let me just go back because I'm gonna forget it, and then my artisan commands will work here. Alright, now they should work. Trajectory, and I'm going back to the root, and then I'm going to HTTP and controllers. Right, and now I'm going to sudo change owner. My user is Mozuska, and I'm gonna do just on verify, that's a verify email controller, and that's fine. And now I'm gonna just now I'm gonna go back to the root, right, and now I can move this inside out. Okay, and now I'm gonna create manually all the controllers I'm gonna need. So PHP class, verify email controller, verify controller, nice. Verify controller, say controller 10 times fast. Controller, it's okay. Verify controller, send, maybe I should rename this, rename to send verification email. Email controller, I'm gonna rename it, and this is verify email controller. Yeah, let's do it like that. New PHP class, send reset password, controller, new PHP class, reset password. Okay, and now it's gonna be new PHP class send magic link login controller. Okay, and now it will be magic link login controller. Alright, that's it. And I'll have two more. And new class, this is gonna be register. Now usually register controllers can go to the user group or to out group. If I do it like this, I usually put in the out group, but they can basically go to the user group, because when you hit the endpoint, it's going to be /user/register probably, or /out/register. You can both, but usually it's gonna be under users. So it's a lila. I just put it in the out group because registration kind of goes to me with login and everything else in that group. And now I'm gonna have standard login like this. Okay, so that's it. That's all. That's basically gonna be my entire out for now. And let me see. It's 1:45. Let me just implement verification. I'm gonna finish it for today and continue with application system tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow is a work day. I can't promise I'm gonna be streaming on the work days because I don't know if I'll have time, and even if I have energy after I'm done with work. So I can't promise I'll be streaming, but I may be streaming, I'll see. Or if not, I will most definitely be streaming on weekends. But okay, if there's a holidays, but probably holidays too. Login, let's just extend controller. Which one's this one? Not sure I'm gonna use this controller for anything. Usually you can put these solo methods on the logic that we shared for all controllers. That's what Laravel has, this abstract class. But it's also neat to standardize all of controllers as controllers. So you just extend controller. And now let me see what I'm going to be needing here. I definitely gonna need constructor. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm kind of need to shift my balance here because I'm kind of sitting in the upper position. Okie dokie. Okie dokie smoky. Let's do it like this, and this is gonna be private. This is gonna be mail service. Let's just call it mail. And let me see. I don't think I'm gonna need anything here. Yeah, I'm gonna do. Actually, I started. I won't be doing login now. I should just go from the beginning. I mean, I can leave this here because after login actually nothing should be sent. Maybe I'll email here, but okay. I'll just go to the register because registration is usually one that's done first. So this is gonna be basically just create user. That's it. I'm not gonna use a form request for validations on the registration, and that's gonna be it. Let's just do that, and then I'm gonna finish for today. So for register, I'm gonna beat user repository. So public function execute why. Never mind. Construct, and I'm gonna put this here, and I should have done this earlier, but okay. No, not mail service. I'm gonna be private user repository. Repository user repository. Let's just call it repository. Keep it shorter. And now I'm gonna need public function invoke, and I'm gonna inject request here. Illuminate HTTP request. Okay. Now why invoke? Because these controllers will have only one method and logic will be known in one place, and that's why you can make them invocable controllers. What are invocable classes in PHP? Invocable classes can be called as methods. Basically, you don't need to call any method on the class. You can call class itself. So basically, invocable classes are callables in PHP. That's why I use invoke. So now when this register is called directly, it will be called this invoke super or invoke special method, or super method will be called directly, and or I think PHP they're called magic method. So this magic method will be called directly, and or called basic here. Request automatic injecting Laravel in the all methods. So okay, so for register basically I need all the data from the request, and they will be in the form of JSON. So I think it's gonna be doing like this: request equals request to not only. I can just do input, and that should be it because this will now use the all input here. And now here I can if I send content type application JSON request, the JSON will automatically put the input. If I don't, Laravel is going to ignore it. So I need to send just set my request as a content type application JSON, and this will work. This won't be request. I just making I think I have to use artisan for this. This is gonna be fun again, but let's just do it. I'm not sure. Well, no, let's just do it. I'm thinking maybe if I use sell artisan, I won't have issues with permissions. That's probably true. But let's just use it like this. PHP artisan make request, and I'm just gonna do a user request. I'm just gonna call it user request. Why there's no imposter artisan here? Oh, wait, I'm in app. Okay, now this should work. Okay, now show request. Somewhere here I do, and this is my user. I only have this, I don't need This was just test. I made that one. User request, that's form request, that's perfectly fine. And now I do all my validation here. For now, just do it here, guys. Later, when I have more user routes, I'm gonna just do some logic that was gonna separate them. Okay, so now I can do to my register. I can put my user request here. Data and now user repository, and I didn't create method. Create method create my repository. No, just right now. And I'm just gonna set all the data on user except password, which is not gonna be plain. Check the password. I need to use, I think it's called hash in how it's called in hash in Laravel. Hash, it is hash. Contracts, not contract. If I say it. Our contract work. I have contracts hashing, I have start class. Okay, I can use interface, can I? No, I can't. Okay, hash, is it hash or something else? Start hash, plugin hash. Let's just do quick search. Laravel authentication. Okay, let's see here. No, I don't need that. Hash. So it's hash. Actually, I'm supposed to say it's hash. Okay. It's not hash, it's hash. And this one. Make data password. That's the one I need. Algorithm can be default, so I'll be changing that. Let me just see what I have my user first name, last name, user to first name, data first name, user to last name, data last name, user. Now I'm gonna put user immediately as active when it's verified, when it's registered. It's true. But email won't be verified, so I won't be able to log in until email is verified. Okay, and now let me see what I have a user. First name DLB, active, in my case just I need DLB. And now using to save. I return user. Alright. Return model. And go back to the my register and using this repository to create, and it's gonna be data here. And now I need to send the verification email from here. So private mail, service mail is going to be mailer. And let's now just go send verification email. User. Okay, and now I'm gonna put this on try catch. Alright, now in PHP I need to put exception here, right? So I'm gonna put any exception underneath for this. Okay, and I'll just do nothing here. Don't if mail fails, don't break the mail flow. So I want to register music even if the verification email doesn't pass, so there's some issue with it. I don't like this keyboard. Where is the hyphen? Here you are. Break the main flow. Okay, so I'm doing nothing. I'll just basically put this sketch so the exception is not broadcasted back to the client. And here it is. And now I need to return user. I need to return JSON. I could be create a resource here, but I'm just gonna return new JSON response. And I'm just gonna user is model, so it should have 2 array on it. Yeah, it does. So I'm gonna return entire user. So now save the hidden fields. And see the reason why not here. So I'm just gonna return entire user. And status, I think I have to here. Let's see, it's gonna return JSON response. Okay, so just do here JSON response. HTTP created is just find register. And this is it. That should be all for registration endpoint. Now let's put the route and do a form request. This API route. I think just a second. I think the group is the way, right, in Laravel. So route. I think all of them should have the prefixes on their own. I just think, right, just a second, I think it is like this. Out, I think it's prefix, right? It should be prefix to group. And now function, and I'm gonna put our routes here. Route register. And now it should be enough for me just to put controller here. Let's check post real quick here. Just to add route, just to add, come on. Yeah, that will work. I want to check, maybe I can just see what will offer me. Now I can I put controller extend to function? There probably is something similar, but I can. Okay, then it's gonna be actually I'll just put it as an action here. By the way, when it's Laravel, I'll go back on these annotations. I'm just gonna put it as action here because my HT controller should be callable. So I don't have to put any add here, just HT controller because it should be callable. Should be it for my first route. And now let's just go to the form request and put all the no, not that again. Okay, let's just do quickly to the HTTP now my user request, and now I'm gonna just do the validation here. So alright, I kind of forgot how the Laravel validation goes, but it can probably come back to me. So let's see. Yeah, that's basic correct, required, it's email and it's user. Okay, now first name. I think I put first name and last name required in database. Let me just check. Okay, for this I can connect this one here, and let's just see my users tables. It's not sys, that's correct. Not system. Okay, tables, and let's. Oh, it's bright. I need to change this to something way darker. Yeah, and unknowable. Apologies. So I will keep them that way. So let's just go first name and put it. Yeah, required string. It's required. It should be string, and should be have a max. It is 255 database, right? This value 255, so it's 255. That should be fine. I don't need to do anything else here. And the last name is gonna be more or less the same. DOP. Now it's gonna be required date. That's perfectly fine. Now I will have one more field here on my model, but it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be saved to database. Let me just check how can I do that without actually adding field. Do just public property here, I guess. Even the properties should never be public on the models of any objects, but okay. In Laravel is different a bit different from string confirm password. That's not gonna be saved anywhere. Just gonna be filled on the. Actually, I don't need it. I think I don't need it. It's gonna be a request, but it won't go anywhere. I won't be needing it because I won't be setting it on anything. It's just gonna be request, it's gonna be verified, and then it's gonna be recycled. I won't be for anything else. I'll just go to my user token and I'm gonna here password. Not user token, the form request. Here we go user request. Password. Now let's see if I remember correctly. No, not this. Laravel has, I think it has the password facade. That's a part on the validation rules exactly, and mean. That's fine. Is 8. Let's see what you told me here. Letters okay, mixed case okay, numbers okay, symbols okay. Uncompromised I'm not gonna use. I could, but uncompromised includes call to API. No, let's try it. Let's use it. I mean, in your projects you always gonna use uncompromised in real projects, so I just use it here too. So let me see. So min 8 characters. That's fine. Max doesn't matter. You can do like 1 kilometer letters in password on symbols, fine by me. Letters mixed case needs to have a lot of uppercase, needs to have numbers, needs to have symbols, and needs to be uncompromised. That's a good goal for password. I just do it like this, like a little bit more prettier. Alright, that's gonna be fine. And now I just do all of these before password. Except confirm password. No, what else I have here? I always forget. Let's see, email, first name, active, nothing, and that's also nothing. Okay, that's it then. password, and down here I'll just have one models be confirm password, require and same as password. Yeah, that's a good rule. And that's all my rules for authorized return true, because I won't be doing authorization on any kind of my form requests, so all the requests gonna be authorized. I could even just extend something and override this, because now I'm gonna forget put authorize. Then I'm gonna stare on the screen and ask why throwing me 401, what happening? It's this happened to me once. I could not find the source of why this request unauthorized. Then I block on this method and it was returned false. That was ding ding ding. Okay, so I made the form request, I made a route, and now for me is to try it. I'm gonna try it. If there is any errors, I'm not gonna debug it now because I have to go to sleep. I'm gonna debug it in the next stream. Alright, now I just go to the postman and to my route, so this should be, let's just see how the route was created one more time. Routes API, API out register, that should be fine. I forgot to put the name to it because I definitely is gonna need names in my routes later. Name, no, I'm not gonna call it like this. I'm gonna call it out register. Okay, that's gonna be it. And just now, so API goes out through register, and that's it. Through API, through register. And now I know if I put now fire this request and if there's an error, I know I'll have to debug it. I'm able to sleep without debugging it. So I won't do request. I'll do request next time because I want to sleep. Let's hide this and let's just put here content type. It needs to be application JSON. I cannot put a tab here. Let's forget that. And it's gonna be application JSON. And because it's gonna be correct, because my application is gonna return JSON, gonna expect JSON, and my backend will return JSON to the client. And client wants to return JSON. I'm gonna also put here application JSON as a zip. As I accept. And that's it. Now my body, I need to create my body. Now what do I need here? I need an email. And that's going to be, let's use my real email. So I can just should I do? Now you guys need my email. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. You can send me email if you want. If you have any questions. Actually, I'm using mail catcher, so I don't need to get email. So I just do email tempest. gmail.com. Stay. So okay, now let's do the password. I'm gonna do just some password because I did that to comment an uncompromised thing. And I just put some kind of password that's not compromised. I really shouldn't use uncompromised password here. Okay, let's just do, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, D, and let's do just at the end. I hope this will be fine. I don't want to use completely password because I'm gonna forget them. And I'm gonna write this password, so I hope this will be fine. And confirm password, let's just let it pass for now. I can test validation later. Confirm password is gonna be same as a password. Alright. Okie dokie. Smoky. And the next one is gonna be first name, and that's my dude Vimaru. And the last name, he's Tempest. And the day of birth, when was the slime first season of the slime released? It was 2020. It was 2020. 2020 was it? Let's just put 2020. 01 01. I think I have everything I need. Let's check my user again. Email doesn't will be active. That's auto set. Yeah, I have everything. Why I didn't have password here? Only heaven knows. Okay, now I do have password. Fine. And now I'm very tempted to push register, but if I do and it's an error, I will have to fix it because I'm able to sleep. And is there anybody in my... No, I'm talking to myself. Great. Now it's only on me. I'm not gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it next time. So stay tuned, because I don't want to spend the next... it's probably gonna be some easy fix, some small error, if there is error at all. It's probably going to be. But if it's not, I'm gonna spend like the next 45 minutes fixing it, and I don't want to do that now because I want to sleep tonight. So everybody, if everybody watches this on this live stream, thank you for coming. And if everybody watches this on video, probably on YouTube, or stream in next 7 days here on Twitch will save this stream for 7 days. Feel free to watch it, and feel free to, if you watch on YouTube, feel free to put comments, maybe suggest something you want to see, maybe some feature you want to see implemented, because this is now the open project. I will make these day in live developer videos for everybody to see how exactly the developer works looks like. So this is basically no off-screen coding videos or mistakes. Everything will be on stream, or debugging, or implementation, or thinking, or pretending to be thinking. Everything's gonna be on stream. Maybe even do like real process, maybe simulate some meetings or something, because developers work some days is more than, if you work 8 hours, you have probably half an hour, 1 hour lunch break, depends where you are. I have half an hour here, so I work 7 hours 30 minutes each day. If of these 7 hours 30 minutes, some days like 6 hours are just meetings. So meetings are unfortunately the crucial part of work of every developer. So maybe I will simulate something like that for you guys, if these streams catch up, right? Because now I have 0 viewers, so I won't be doing that at the moment, because I'll be talking to myself. But if somebody actually starts watching this, maybe I will simulate these meetings just to see how the meetings actually look like. If you want to be developing and you wondering how your day will actually look like, not just coding. I may actually do those too in the live streams, but I'll see how that will go. Now I have to go before I actually click the send here. Look, my cursor is on send. I just need to click the left button on my mouse and left click, and everything goes to heaven or to hell. Depends how this goes. By everything I mean my sleep. And I won't be doing that today. So stay tuned to see how this will go and everything else. And as always, if you are somewhere where it's night as I am, have a good night and sweet dreams. If you are somewhere where it's a day, well, have a good one. See you next time. Bye.